Hey everybody, Mike Freeland coming at you. It is April the 3rd, 2016 at about 3:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man, we just got getting over a major windstorm here in the Maryland area of the U.S. On the East Coast. I have never, or at least I really don't recall, hearing wind howl through the night as we had on this past evening and throughout the course of this morning. Fortunately, there was no major rain, no major snow or anything. It was just a tremendous amount of wind, and we've never heard before. But in any event, I'm doing this video because, and I'm sending it directly to my team that we had built in a particular crowdfunding program that kind of went south, if you will, not as a result of my team, but as a result of the people who were, trying to hack into the system, and then to the company for not, doing what they needed to do to resolve the issue, and things just got out of hand. But before I talk about that, I want to thank everyone that was on my team and that want to be a part of what we're doing now, for sticking it out, for allowing me to get the information that I need, and a little bit of it I'm going to share with you tonight or this afternoon in order for us to move on. Now also, I have gotten several business opportunities from various people that was in this opportunity that we're in and on the outside as well. I do appreciate everyone sending me things to take a look at, and I did try to look at quite a bit. But I have to be honest when I share, when I say that I'm really focused and I'm excited about what's getting ready to be released in April. And let me say this. I've been in this industry since the 90s. I've seen good and bad from pretty much every possible way you could see it in this industry, from people I've partnered with, from businesses that I've gotten involved with, that really makes this industry look pretty bad. Now, what we have to keep in mind is that the industry is not bad. The industry does nothing without the actions of people. That's the same concept, I believe, when people are talking about other things that, law wants to remove or want to add. This platform, network marketing and the home-based business and working for yourself, if nobody was doing anything, it would just be there dormant. But it's the actions of people that determine whether you're going to have a positive or negative outcome. It's the action of the owners of particular companies that's going to determine whether you're going to be successful or you're not. Now, just like in the corporate world, no matter where you come from, what country you live in the corporate world, you have businesses that are successful, businesses that fail. People get hired, get fired, laid off, switched off, whatever you want to call it. It's the nature of any business or any entity that involves, business. It's just a sad part of it. But I've seen it all. I've done network marketing in energy deregulation, telecommunications deregulations, travel, health and wellness, coffee, you name it. I've done and seen it all. One thing that I've learned is that a lot of people get involved with these companies, and when they get involved with these companies, they try to get the max out of what it is that they can get. They'll help some people along the way, and some will fall off, but a lot of times you'll find people that can get what they get and they move on. This is why when the crowdfunding platform, started taking shape as it relates to doing it as a business, my antennas went up, because number one, you don't have to buy a product. You don't normally, you won't have to pay monthly fees and all of these type of things. And that's a big difference with crowdfunding. I mean, everyone uses crowdfunding to some degree. The government or the president of the United States promoted it a couple years ago when it really started picking up. Now, when, unfortunately, when you hear people on the news, if their house was on fire or there's a death in the family and they have no insurance, people are quick to say a crowdfunding page has been set up for whatever the issue is. I'm talking personal, pets, whatever it is. it's really taken off. People are creating crowdfunding pages for serious issues, right on down to wanting to get tickets to go to concerts, or add an extension to their home, raising money for you to help them pay for them to go on a vacation, you name it. So the crowdfunding platform is awesome. And what I want to do, I want to show you something that just happened this past week. Some of you guys may know this gentleman from Roots. He was Kunta Kinte in Roots. He was on Star Trek. Now, I'm not a big Star Trek fan, but I do know that he was in Star Trek at one point. But he's really, really known as the creator or the host of the Reading Rainbow. A lot of us may remember that it was out a few years ago, and then it kind of funneled off, and it's making its way back. And guess what it's doing to create the funds in order to do what they want to do with the program, or the newer version of the program, crowdfunding. So I want you guys to take a look. He was just on Fox this past week. As you can see, March 31st. He was on Fox talking about the success that he had with the new ideas about Reading Rainbow, and the money that he raised through crowdfunding. Take a look at this.
National Reading Month, and I'm honored to be sitting down with LeVar Burton. LeVar, thanks for joining us in the Fox light.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Reading Rainbow is back.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to a Kickstarter campaign. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the Kickstarter campaign was wildly successful. We were looking to raise $1 million and ended up raising overall 6.5. And that gave us the opportunity to do something that we call Every Child Everywhere. And as a result of the Kickstarter raised money, we are now releasing our Reading Rainbow product. Skybrary is what we have rebranded the Reading Rainbow digital product. Skybrary School is the product that we have developed specifically for teachers to use. We would give this Skybrary School product away to 10,000 classrooms, and we are already halfway there. And the video field trips are really, that's kind of the secret sauce of Reading Rainbow, combining the real world experience with the literature that kids are reading.
Are you ready?
It's time to choose your balloon and head out on the adventure of a lifetime. Come on.
May is going to be the premiere of the remake of Roots, almost 40 years after revolutionized, where you also got to start.
Yes, that was my first job. My first professional audition was Roots.
And now you're executive producer of the remake. What can we expect?
We now know that Jufaray, the village from which he came, was a major center of commerce. We know that the Mandinka were horse warriors, not simply warriors. So Kunta's origin story will have a different feeling, a different flavor this time.
It's also the 50th anniversary.
50
Star Trek.
years of Star Trek. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a huge fan when I was growing up. It was rare for me to find heroes in the pages of those novels who looked like me. So Gene Roddenberry's vision, having the Shell Nichols on the bridge of the original Enterprise, meant a lot to me.
There he is. Time up.
Weapons locked. Fire!
You've had such an amazing career. How would you define your legacy?
I think that Reading Rainbow is probably the most important work I've ever done. Being the son of an English teacher, to have grown up and become a symbol for childhood literacy, only in America.
Well, thank you, sir.
Now, that kind of gives you an idea of what crowdfunding can actually do with people. It can help everyday people. Now, of course, Mr. Burton is not an everyday person, if you will. His name and his success in the entertainment industry helps a lot, and people generally loved the Reading Rainbow concept or storyline, as it would help children all over have a liking or taken to reading and learning and understanding. So, but to be able to use crowdfunding in order to generate what they was looking for, $1 million, and made over $6 million, shows you the power of everyday people helping each other. Now, let me share this. When I first got into the crowdfunding, I started with this opportunity right here. Weshare crowdfunding. I was really excited in this opportunity. It was doing everything it was supposed to do. and people were receiving donations like you wouldn't believe. And I really thought that this was my home. Kind of like still in the network marketing industry, working for yourself, but the beauty of this was that I was helping people around the globe, and we were receiving donations and things. And then something crazy happened. The companies evidently that they used, or the vendors that they used in order to receive the monies and everything that happened with that, something happened where they didn't want to do it anymore. They lost, and they just didn't want to be a part. But it wasn't anything, to my understanding, with the company itself. It was more so that the company was being so successful that the vendors couldn't keep up with the fundings that were coming in and getting it distributed. So it put a serious wrench in the success of this opportunity. And if I'm not mistaken, even right now, it's still kind of on shutdown, lockdown, and people have donations out there that they are not receiving. I won't say everybody, but there's a lot of people that I'm still familiar with that has not received donations. Fortunately, my team, we were successful in this and everything was positive, but we moved on. So then from here, a company came up in December, and I found out about it just before I went on a cruise in March, a little bit before then, and it was called iCharity. This iCharity seemed to have been able to view what the other company did, patch up what they could have done, and this company, iCharity, appeared to be what we were hoping the other company was going to do, and everything was going great. I mean, the team was growing, the donations were coming in, and then we started hearing, ladies and gentlemen, about some glitch where some hacker, we believe, had gotten in and had set up some type of software, did something that was able to reroute the donations away from the people that they were actually supposed to be coming to, which caused some immediate friction, a lot of halt. There are some people, to my knowledge, that may be still with this company, but the leaders and all that I'm aware of, including myself, we have moved on out of this company. And we don't even know how much longer this site and things will be up. But we're hearing now that, a lot of people are wising up. Now, again, remember what I said. I just showed you two companies that are in a particular industry, the crowdfunding industry. But you can't badmouth the total industry for the misfortunes or the mishappenings of two particular companies. So why am I saying that? Well, today is April the 3rd. People that were at the top of our organization in this particular company have moved on, but not only have they moved on, they are creating a platform themselves that with professional, talented programmers that are putting together the correct platform, and based on the actions of what happened in the other ones, they are filling those gaps. And this particular platform that's coming out will have ironed out all of the wrinkles of the others. I'll tell you like this. One of the main reasons that I really like this is with all of my success in network marketing, I've always been in the thick and just built, and other people were at the top, getting everything. Just like corporate America, I mean, no matter how much money you make, there was always somebody up above making, more money. And even in the network marketing companies, I built, groups of hundreds and of thousands, and I was getting a percentage and all of that. But still, I was not getting the big money. Well, we're in a position right now because we are talking and working with, not just communicating, but working with the leaders of this new platform that should be released or should launch within the next few days. We're on calls nightly, getting updates, having Q&As, getting everything situated for this launch. Now, I'm doing this video because first and foremost, I'm sending it through to my team from not only the other company that we was in, this company, iCharity, but to other companies or other people that I have that may be interested and don't understand or didn't even know that the crowdfunding platform can be the blessing that it actually can be. So why am I saying this? I haven't released the name yet, although we know the name, but I'm following the guidelines of what, the people that are in charge that I talk with every day, of just keeping everything low key, because we want to make sure that we have everything in place so that when it launches later in April, and we think within the next 7 to 10 days of this launch, that everything will go smooth. So this video is kind of working for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm letting you know that there is a new powerful system that is coming out that you can be on my team and be a part of and be literally right at the top. You've heard the saying about where were you, or what would have been different if you was with Coca-Cola when they first launched, or McDonald's, or Microsoft, or Apple, Yahoo, Google, whatever. Where if you was with them when they first started and things took off, where would you be now? And then you have to look at what's getting ready to come out. When I showed you Weshare crowdfunding, I showed you iCharity, the company that's coming out. We're putting together all of the patchwork so that what happened with those companies will not happen here. I mean, think about it like this. When we first used to come online before Google got really big, you would just go to Yahoo. You never really say Yahoo this or MSN this or whatever. You just say go online and you can search it, and people would just go to Yahoo or MSN or whoever at that time. But now Google has got so popular with the search engines and everything. Now it's all about go Google it, go Google this, go Google that. You have to understand, when the copy in the corporate world, when you was making copies and things, you would just go to the copy machine, go to copy. I need a copy. Xerox came out and dominated that whole deal. Now what do you say? Go Xerox this. Can you Xerox this for me? It's going to be the same way with our platform, with this crowdfunding. It's going to be the same way. Wow. One of the gentlemen that I'm working with right now, this is one of the people that's putting it together. They're on this. We have a page on Skype that we're doing a lot of discussions about the new system, and they just popped up, so I'll be going over there in a minute. But what I'm saying is this, guys, this new platform that's coming out is going to be awesome. I appreciate everything that everybody's sending me. I haven't discarded it. I've looked at some of it, but I have the opportunity to be at the top. And when I say I mean myself and those that become a part. We have an opportunity to be right at the start of an opportunity, as opposed to just be in the mix of one that's already existed. I'm getting, on a nightly basis, I'm getting information about what's coming out, what the next steps are, and I'm really excited because I've never been at this position, even with all of my success. I've never been at the top of anything. It's just created the success from where we joined. Here we are right at the top. So as I conclude, for those of you guys that still want to be a part of this, are interested in this, just shoot me an email back. Those that were on the team with Weshare and iCharity, I've already gotten your your responses back. Those that want to, just come on and email me back. I'm putting people in place so that when this launches, I can take my website. Once I sign up, I'm just going to go ahead on and sign up those that have come in, that have sent me information, so that they can get the first few spots that'll be there. Okay. I'm also everybody that's coming in, those first 5 spots that are for the membership, because you guys were already with me on iCharity and Weshare. I'm not even going to do the payment. If you make the payment to me for those spots, I'm going to refund it back to you, okay, and help you get right to the level that you were in the other program. That's how excited I am about this, and that's how sure I am that this is going to work, and we're going to build a hardcore group of people to really take this to the next level. So I'm sorry that I was so long with this, but I wanted to make sure that you guys got a good understanding of what I'm talking about. Again, I apologize for everything that happened. Here we go, right here. They're in the support room right now. I'm surprised. I'm happy that you guys are sticking out. Everything is, going to be going according to plan. Just bear with me so that I can make sure that I'm running right along with those that are launching this. I'm getting all the information, and then we all are going to go and kill this. And not only kill it, we're going to kill it in a positive way, because we're going to help people across the globe create income through crowdfunding to do whatever it is they want to do. Buy a house, pay off residual debt, pay off bills, send kids to college, take vacations, whatever it is they want to do. This is going to be a platform that we can get it done. Thank you guys for sticking with me as I ran my mouth. You guys take care. Have an awesome day. And let me get over here to this support room so I can see what else is going on. You guys take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.